Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro, and it's time to react to the Gotham nominations. The Gothams hold a ceremony every year honoring some movies. They used to be like for independent films, and it seems like they still try to honor independent films above all else, but they eliminated eligibility requirements so any movie can get nominated in anywhere.
Every category except for Best Film can be international. Best Film is going to be from US only. Now, the Gothams, do they matter? Really? I mean, not really. They just get people a little excited because they're the first awards body to do anything. I mean, it's not even November.
Every category is voted on by 5 critics, and there's different critics per category. So there's a few fool's errands we gotta look out for here.
Yeah.
Number one fool's errand, they nominated this movie in this category, but they didn't nominate this person? Fool's errand. Another fool's errand, just in general, saying that, I don't know how they didn't nominate X movie. It just is silly.
Yeah. I mean, I would say take this as seriously as the Venice Jury Awards, if that helps anybody. But we're going to have fun with it, so I'm going to look it up. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I just saw one battle after another got nominations. The Gotham Awards, which previously had a budget cap, even they.
I don't know if they had a budget cap or
they
had you had to be a certain kind of studio. You had to be an independent studio.
Best feature, okay, ready? Begonia.
Oh, really?
East of Wall. East of Wall. A random Sundance movie. A very random Sundance movie that was a neo-Western that I thought was fine. I thought it was good.
It was fine. It was
Familiar Touch.
What
from Music Box Films? What is
that?
that? What is that? I don't actually know. I don't know what that is.
The Gothams are crazy.
Hamnet. Wait, there's 10? There's 10 nominees?
Oh, there are? Well, that's new to me.
If I had legs, I'd kick you. Nice.
Okay.
Lurker. Movie.
Lurker.
Wow. That movie I feel hasn't been making any noise since it came out at Sundance, and people were it was pretty buzzy.
Have they dropped the trailer yet? I don't know.
Absolutely they dropped the trailer. It's in theaters, bitch.
What?
Yeah, it's in theaters. It's in a limited release at this moment. Yes.
That's so weird. I feel that movie has much more potential.
One battle after another.
Okay.
Sorry, Baby. Good.
Sorry, Baby. Nice. I wanted to see that.
Sorry, Baby's you need to nominate this independent film this year thing. The Testament of Ann Lee. And Train Dreams. Train Dreams, I think, is going to do well with these smaller
I gotta say,
awards bodies.
Once again, the Gothams love Sundance. They love the Sundance Film Festival.
Yes. International feature. It Was Just an Accident, No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vague, Resurrection, and Sound of Falling. So they didn't do The Secret Agent.
They didn't do
Sentimental Value. Resurrection and Sound of Falling, good nominations. Something that I think critics might do them, but other awards bodies, the bigger ones, are probably less likely to do that.
Because they're experimental movies.
Yeah.
Oscars aren't going to touch those.
Yeah. Documentary, 2000, does this matter at all?
Documentary is the only one that you could argue matters.
Okay.
That's the only
2,000 Meters to Andrivica, the follow-up to 20 Days in Mariupol. Black News, Terms and Conditions. Very interesting experimental film from Khalil Joseph.
Kind of not a documentary, but...
My Undesirable Friends Part 1. Last Air in Moscow. Self-distributed. The Perfect Neighbor.
Perfect Neighbor is going to get nominated everywhere.
And then Put Your Soul on Your Hand and Walk.
Now, I will say...
So there are actually 3 films in here that are in my best documentary feature predictions for the Oscar. And you probably guess what they are.
We have a few doc precursors right now. Critics' Choice Awards barely even counts, I don't care. The Doc NYC shortlist is a good one to go off of. The only major snub they had was the Alabama Solution.
Yeah.
And then Cinema Eye did theirs, and they didn't have Put Your Soul in Your Hand.
Best Director, Mary Bronstein, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Nice.
Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident.
Fantastic.
Kelly Reichardt, The Mastermind.
Interesting.
Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Oliver Lax, Surratt, Surratt wasn't nominated for International Feature, but again, this is the kind of thing that you can't do. There's no logic to saying, it wasn't here, why is it here? Because every single category is voted on by a different small group of critics.
Oliver is a good pick. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah,
I like Mary Bronstein there. It was just an accident. Couple noms so far. The Mastermind. I knew they'd throw something for a Kelly Reichardt movie here because they just do that.
Yeah, Indie Spirits too. They'll probably nominate The Mastermind at Indie Spirit.
I just saw The Mastermind. I don't care that much about it, but it really seems like it's just if you get a real kick out of Kelly Reichardt, go for it.
Breakthrough Director, Constance Song for Blue Sun Palace from Movie. Carson Lund for Ethos.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Ethos got a bone.
I like Ethos.
Sarah Friedland for Familiar Touch, which was also nominated in Best Feature.
I gotta look that one up.
Akinola Davies Jr. for My Father's Shadow. Love it. Love to see that film popping up. Harris Dickinson for Urchin. Love that. Love
I
that.
just saw Urchin as well. Urchin was great.
Yeah.
I would like to see Frank Delane in an acting category. I think he will get an indie spirit. If he didn't get an indie spirit, it would be there's something wrong with the indie spirits.
That's what the indie spirits are for, is like those overlooked performances that are amazing. He is absolutely worthy of that. Best Original Screenplay, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You. This has gotten like the most nominations, if I'm not mistaken.
It's Gotham Core.
Yeah.
It was just an accident.
It was just an accident. Maybe that. The Secret Agent, Sorry Baby, and Sound of Falling.
It was just an accident is their favorite international movie.
Yeah.
It seems like.
It feels mandatory. It feels like these groups that are smaller, that are trying to like promote cinema, are really going to care about that film. Best Adapted, No Other Choice, great. One Battle After Another.
Need that.
Pillion, that's cool. Preparation for the Next Life.
Really?
Surprising.
That movie fucking
Didn't really make a blip.
crept around in the night and nobody heard about that.
And people didn't really like it.
I know people kind of liked it.
Okay.
People did like it. And Train Dreams, wow.
Train Dreams.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah. Outstanding Lead Performance. This is fun. I like this. They have 10 nominees. Jesse Buckley, Hamnet.
Yep.
Lee Byung-hun for No Other Choice.
Great.
Rose Byrne for I Have Had Legs That Kick You, of
Fantastic.
course. Sope Dorisu for My Father's Shadow. Love that. Love that. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. That was amazing.
Excellent.
We
No
saw
doubt.
it. Jennifer Lawrence, My Love. Amazing. Wagner Moura, Secret Agent. Amazing. Josh O'Connor, The Mastermind. If you like The Mastermind, that makes a lot of sense. Amanda Seyfried for The Testament of Van Lee.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Tessa Thompson for Hedda. Love that too. I thought she was great in Hedda. Outstanding Supporting. Let's look for the other Hedda actress here, maybe. Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. They're going to nominate.
They're not going to have Sean Penn.
They're not. They don't actually. They have Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another.
You see what we're saying about? Okay, I'm not. Again, we can't prognosticate. But you see what I'm saying about Benicio
No.
del Toro,
I
right?
think people will do that. They'll be like,
he's a
well,
real
Sean
thing.
Penn, like he's like gunning for an Oscar, but Benicio needs our recognition because he's so subtle and brilliant.
I think they're going to go like he's. Just,
It's more criticky because he's not doing as much.
Where we have anybody from Sentimental Value? Anyone from Sentimental Value?
Yes, Inga Ibsauer Lilius.
And not Elle Fanning?
No, and Stellan Skarsgård.
Oh, perfect.
Why are you screaming? You're okay.
Because I realized that
why'd you wake up in a sweat?
Up to this point, we haven't had anything for that film.
That's true.
Not international, not director screenplay.
Yeah, people shouldn't get scared
fine.
about that, but like it's a little unusual.
Honestly,
but don't get.
And Reinsfeld was not an actress.
That's true.
It's all right
Fuck.
though. But you know what?
That kind of sucks.
Lilius and Skarsgård, I'll take it. I'll take it. Those are fantastic performances.
Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Again,
Very
not
nice.
at all a low budget film. Got it
Very
here.
nice. But for Frankenstein, see, even though that is a big movie, this group is like, that's the type of performance we still want to recognize because normally Jacob Elordi and Frankenstein underneath all this makeup playing like a monster character might struggle for like this type of recognition, and we got to give it to him.
I also want to say,
I think people are reaching out for him.
Interestingly, Begonia has only gotten Best Feature so far. So
That is true. That is true.
Wumi Musaku and Sinners.
Right, actually-
Wait, Sinners hasn't gotten anything. This is the first nomination for Sinners.
Well, so here's the way
And it's Wumi Musaku. It's nobody else. Like, not Del Rey Lindo.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of weird. I mean, they nominated One Battle that had a bigger budget than Sinners. And
India Moore in Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. Didn't see it. Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly. Wow.
oh, Jay Kelly shows
I
up.
was like, wait, Jelly Kelly's nowhere. Andrew Scott, Blue Moon. Yeah, he was good. Alexander Skarsgård, Pillion. I like that. I like that. He was very good in it. Breakthrough Performer, ASAP Rocky, Highest to Lowest. Love that. Also, Highest to Lowest didn't pop up anywhere here. I'm kind of thinking that gets like an Indie Spirit nomination though because Spike
For
Lee.
what?
For Spike Lee.
for director.
Oh, just for Best Feature?
I don't
or
think
Best
so.
Screenplay?
I don't think
Something
so.
for Spike Lee because they're so like American indie core. Just in the same way that they're going to nominate Reichardt for the
Dude,
Mastermind.
there's like loads of indie movies, and Highest to Lowest was not like
I still have
a major movie to people
but,
this year.
Oh, but critics like it. They
like
their man.
it.
But some people are like trying to love it because it's like part of it's like Spike Lee. So they're like, oh, well, we need to care a lot about
Yeah,
that.
but I don't think they're going to care to the point where they're trying to nominate it for awards to get it out there.
Not even an Indie Spirit, you think so?
That's not my intuition. My intuition tells me like
Okay.
legs. If I had legs, Sorry Baby, like My Father's Shadow, those kind of movies are like the ones that are going. I don't know, a little more acclaimed.
I'm not going to pronounce this right, but Sibier Betiar for Preparation for the Next Life. Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another. That makes sense for like Breakthrough. She's probably going to win all the Breakthrough awards. Of
course.
Abu Sangare for Suleiman's Story. Love that. Should have been in lead actor. Turn it to you. Kiss of the Spider-Woman. Very good as well.
Yeah. Kiss of the Spider-Woman did shit at the box office, but it has some elements, I think, that make it worth seeing.
That was fun. There was a lot of good nominations there. I had a good time with it. Let's now go through the list and see what just didn't show up. Just play the what wasn't here game.
Well, you know what's funny? I mean, you said Begonia. I thought maybe Jesse Plemons, right? Because Emma Stone, you know, she's got 2 Oscars. But Jesse Plemons, I would like to see him show up for some nominations.
Sure.
I have him for Critics' Choice right now. Testament of Anne Lee did pretty well. Now, you're either kind of lukewarm on it, or you think it's like a 9 out of 10 and it's in your top 10 of the year. This is kind of interesting because as it being Searchlight's only movie, it does make me wonder. It really does make me wonder if Testament of Anne Lee might work on voters. And what do you think about that? Because it's actually kind of conventional in some ways. In some ways it's out there, in some ways it's kind of conventional. And maybe it works on voters because they have this like, oh my God, this is like cinema. It's so like well crafted, taken over by the craft and the lead performance.
Nah.
You're just shutting that down.
I saw the movie. So apparently, One Battle After Another received a record-breaking 6 nominations.
Well, you know what? They did double the screenplay category to be adapted and original. And I don't remember if Best Feature was 10.
But that's a record. There's never been 6 nominations for.
Well, they keep adding more categories, right? So like, I think the director was new.
Sorry, Baby got 2. If I had Lazy, okay, you got 4 nominations, and they were all pretty major. Interest Accent got International Director and Screenplay. No Other Choice got 3 nominations. That's very good.
There's a supporting actress from It Was Just an Accident that I want some critics groups to do, because she was excellent. She'd probably be in my top 10 supporting actress performances this year.
Familiar Touch has a 3.7 on Letterboxd. Oh, I guess I gotta see this. A lot of like the Best Picture contending films did get nominations.
Yeah,
they got nominated somewhere.
Yeah,
Weapons didn't get a supporting nomination.
Right.
That's kind of funny.
Also, Marty Supreme was not submitted.
Yeah. Luckily, I knew most of the films. There were like a few that I didn't, but I really don't like being caught off guard with like, oh, what's that? But I've actually seen most of these, which is good. This means I'm doing my homework when I'm at like Sundance, mainly. Going to Cannes helped. I hope you had fun. Don't overthink it. See you at the Indie Spirit nomination reactions.
I don't know what's next.